Hello friends, geeks, nerds, and pop culture enthusiasts. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. I am so excited for today's video because I am, as you guys might be able to tell, not at my usual filming location. I am actually in PEI for Island Entertainment Expo, the very first pop culture convention happening on Prince Edward Island at the Confederation Convention Center down by the waterfront. I have not been able to go to conventions since 2015. I've been so busy with university, and I thought, what better time to make a how-to con style video sharing with you guys my practical tips and tricks on how to make the very most of your con experience, whether you're an avid con goer or you want to get into the scene but aren't sure how. In the comment section below, let me know any experiences you've had while you're at conventions, or what some of your questions are about convention life that really interest you, that make you want to try this out. If you guys are new to my channel, hi there. Thank you for spending time with me today. Make sure to click the subscribe button if you want to be notified on when I release new videos, encouraging people to embrace what they are most passionate about, what they love to do. If you love something and want to express it to the world, then I don't think anyone or anything should hold you back from that. So without further ado, we're gonna jump into some practical convention tips. The very first aspect to a convention day is basically the same as any other. Wake up. That can be anything as simple as opening the blinds to get the sunshine in and your blood flowing. It could be making a cup of coffee to really perk you up and kickstart your system. Whatever it is that gets you out of bed and going in the morning is still going to be the exact same thing that happens as you were preparing for a awesome convention day. After you've had a little bit of time to wake up and get yourself moving, the next thing you want to do, if you haven't done it the night before, is set your electronics charging. I'm talking about your cell phone, your camera battery if you take one, which you definitely should, whether you are or are not a vlogger, and also if you have one, a 3DS. The 3DS is still an awesome portable game system with Street Pass. So as you are going throughout the convention, you're just going to automatically be picking up other people's 3DS Street Passes. Carry around with you some video games that can actually go multiplayer on the spot. My personal choices are Super Smash Bros. And Mario Kart 7. I have always liked running into people who want to race me on the spot. More times than not, kind of dominating them, but it's all about the fun, not about the competition. We are all trying to get the most out of our convention days. The final step in your con morning preparation is getting dressed. Now, that sounds super simple. Like, obviously, all I need to do are wear clothes. If you are cosplaying, however, you're going to want to make sure you have enough time to get into your costume. This will vary depending on the complexity that you have for the character you're portraying throughout the day. I do a lot of cosplays out of my closet. I compile the different components for a character's costume with normal clothes. Other people, however, really max out their costume with different bits of armor or like a weapon. Some even have lights on them, and that in itself probably has a whole nother area of preparation to go. Try on your costume, get a good sense of how long it takes you to first get into it and then how to move around, because some costumes do prohibit or at least hinder your movability, so keep those things in mind. But once you do have your costume on, you are all set and ready to go for an awesome day at a convention. So I guess there's really nothing left to do but get in costume and ready for the day myself. So we will take ourselves down to the floor and I'll have a little bit more tips on how to navigate amongst all the other con goers at a specific convention. When you arrive at cons, there is always the promise of line con. While you're in line, there's going to be a lot of people in costumes, so don't be afraid to talk with other people. We are all nerds and geeks and passionate about something in the pop culture realm. Morning, Doctor.
Morning, Doctor.
So we really don't have anything to be shy about. What? Oh, okay, that works. We are apparently going front because we've got VIP, so hey, that works.
They said that Prince Edward Island can't have anything. We can't get a Costco because we don't have a population. But if we can't get a Costco, we're going to get an Expo. Agreed? Skip that name now. When I came to the event, came to the venue and I said, look, this is what we want to do. And there was a lot of skepticism, not from the venue, but from people saying, yeah, you're not going to be able to do that on PEI. So you being here today proves them wrong. So a round of applause for that. Thank you.
One thing I will say about conventions that is really key that probably not a lot of people think too much about is all of the artists in the vendor alley. Every single one of them puts so much time and effort and experience into the work that they make to come and display for con goers. Without them, like, there's a pretty big portion of the convention that's taken out. Spend some time looking at what people are selling, talk with them if something interests you. We all have some sort of nerdy or geeky passion that we just want to be able to express with people, and if us who are either dressed in costume or going to a convention period aren't willing to talk with them about what they love, how can we expect them to hear about the things that make us go crazy and nerdy? A lot of times with conventions, the best way to get the most out of them, as far as costumes go, have multiple. Like, it's not mandatory, but if you are a character one day and then everyone sees you, the next day you can wear a different character and then you get to express twice as many things that you love. And then also, if it's a lot cleaner than wearing two costumes back to back, because you're walking around all day in one costume, you get sweaty. That guy knows what I'm talking about. He wears the same thing all day, every day. It's gotta reek as heck, but he has to wash it like 4 different times. You don't want to be smelling at a convention. No one wants to be around Con BO. So wear different costumes and you can easily avoid that.
We meet again. And you brought a friend with you.
My boyfriend right here.
And what's your name?
I'm Julie.
And who are you guys cosplaying today?
Star-Lord and Mantis.
Oh dear God. That's a big axe. Down there. Yes, I know. Thanks. Feels good.
My name is Andrew. I'm a frequent Alcon goer, and I just started to get into a little bit of cosplaying here.
A little bit.
Well, this was the first thing I ever actually built for a weapon, and I turned it a little bit big.
A little?
There was a lot of time and effort put into this act, but it turned out good. It's draw some attention.
Some attention?
Yeah, maybe a little bit too much.
The last little piece of advice I'll fill you guys in on to have the best experience at a convention is to take in the entertainment that the convention is offering. We have had this game room going on for the entire 2 days with VR systems, retro systems, simple iPad and Nintendo 3DS gaming. And this also is where the community comes in. People sit down, they don't know others, they love the same things, they love the same games, and they want to be able to express that to other people and share that. So when you guys go to a convention, if they have a game room like this, or if it's just sitting in a corner playing 3DS with some folks, definitely get in on that action because you can make amazing connections even through that. And when the convention is all done, you can kick back out of cosplay in whatever merch or exclusive swag you were able to pick up. One thing that I hope has become apparent throughout this whole vlog is that conventions take a lot of work to put into effect, but they have so much payout. This is something that basically embodies my entire message about embracing what you are truly passionate about and expressing that to others. Everyone at conventions is so passionate about something, some franchise, some anime, some fantasy novel or recreation. If you have been on the fence about going to conventions, or you are an avid goer, like I said at the very beginning, it really doesn't matter. Everyone is welcome. Everyone will embrace you and encourage you in what you love, and that's the thing that I think is the best part about being part of the con life. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that it inspired you, or at the very least encouraged you to continue pursuing conventions. If not, to refresh and kickstart your mind again in busy times in life, because face it, we all have them, to share with a community what it is that you love about nerd and geek culture. If you guys do want to check out some other videos that I've made, you can click up here to watch a playlist of vlogs that I've done in the past from conventions, or you can click down here for some VidCon tips that I made a few years ago, but they are still applicable to every single con. As always, guys, don't be afraid or discouraged to embrace what you are truly passionate about, because you have no idea who in the world you can make an amazing connection with.